Oh, hello everyone. Let's see who we could get on YouTube Live. Hello everyone, this is Coach Michele coming to you live on YouTube. Let's try this, try this, try this. I did this once or twice a while back and just decided to do it today. So, what's up, people? Hello, hello, hello. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a guru at going live on YouTube. However, I just, wanted to come and hang out with my people. I've been posting videos every day for the last week and a half. And there's a bunch of questions. I personally love answering all of the questions. So what's up? Y'all have any questions? Let's see. How do I see the questions here? Let's see. Let me figure this out. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. So someone type in a question and let me see if it pops up on the screen. But I just wanted to come live and say, hey, everyone. Thank you for your feedback. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my videos. Are you still doing a deposit to hold? So we don't have, so I think you're asking, it's weird. The question is popping up and then it's disappearing. So I think you were asking if we are collecting a deposit to hold your spot for our coaching program. We don't actually accept a deposit and hold it. We actually put you in the program. So the way it works with the VIP hybrid, you can put down $1,497 and we actually put you in a program and put you on a payment plan. And then you pay every month until it's paid off. And the payment is $500 a month. And we spread it out over 10 months and you're in a program for a year. So I hope that answered your question. And I'm going to try to figure out how to keep your questions on the screen. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. Hey, Laudemir, what's up? It's so tiny here on Facebook. I mean, YouTube. It's not like Facebook. It's so hard to see. And hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. So many of you have sent me messages thanking me for my videos and sharing relevant content. You are welcome. So, I'm always typing in saying you're welcome, but I thought it would be great for you guys to actually hear my voice, see my face. I never see you live. Here I am. So I don't go live on YouTube. I do go live on Facebook. So you can see my live content and catch me live if you go to Facebook and type in I am Coach Michele and make sure you click to follow and turn on your notifications. Hey, Courtney. Hello, hello, hello. So guys, I have to move around. So one, the font is so small. Two, it disappears. And three, your coach got bifocals. So I'm looking like Red Fox, looking down, trying to see. Like right now, I can see everything. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. It's my pleasure to bring it to you all. So I did see a question today asking if I assist in New York with starting home care agencies for what is the price for the hybrid course from now through. So we have the VIP hybrid, which gives you access to me and my team and our online training portal. You get calls, access to calls every month. You get one-on-one sessions with me, 4 one-on-one sessions as a bonus. Hey, as a bonus. And right now we still have it for the same discounted price. We did it. We implemented during COVID last year. So it's only $4,997. Yes, it's unheard of to be coached by me, my team, and get access to 2 coaching sessions via Zoom per month. Hey, the comments are staying here. How much is the HCP tribe? The HCP tribe is $27 to join, $47. It's always a lag, and anytime going live, there's a lag. So thank you for sharing that with me. So the HCP tribe is $27 to join, $47 a month. However, that's not a coaching program. That's more like a support group. There's some phenomenal women in there, a few brave men, and it's more like a support group. So we don't do any coaching as far as how to start your agency and things like that. So the VIP hybrid is actually the coaching program. So we have the licensing, which is at a discount right now. For those of you that are I'm gonna get back to New York in a moment. For those of you that, oh, thank you, Mary. So those of you that, I'll get back to the New York in a minute. So those of you that are interested in coaching, we have a few options. So we have the VIP bronze, which is licensing only, and we help you get your license. That's $1,997. $1,997. The regular price is higher than that, but that's what we're doing it for now. So we give you your policies and procedures, and we guide you on what you need to do to get your state license. 1,997 is unheard of. People are charging 5,000 and more just for licensing, right? We want everyone that wants to be an entrepreneur, that's been called to be an entrepreneur, to get professional help to get their license. And we do guarantee you get your license as long as you do your part and you use the policies and procedures that we give you. And we do guarantee 100%. We back out policies 100%. Are you all writing the policies and procedures? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, and then we have the VIP. Oh, well, I'll talk about the VIP bronze, gold in a minute. Let me answer the question about New York. So New York has a moratorium. So New York is not accepting applications at this time, at least as of last week, the last time I checked, not accepting applications. So outside of that, we do not assist with startup. So thank you so much for referring. Thank you guys. Why are the comments leaving? They're going so fast. So I don't know who said they referred someone named Joseph, but thank you. I appreciate it. So we do not assist in New York. One, there's a moratorium. Two, which means they're not accepting applications to offer personal care services, personal support services, assistance with ADLs. And two, the application process literally is like 15 months, 15 to 18 months when they are accepting applications. So we do not assist with that. Hey, Rochelle, what's up? It was so good seeing you in Vegas. So we do not assist with that just because it takes too long. And our program is 12 months, even though New York is not accepting applications for what? New York is not accepting applications for home care services, to have a home care agency where you're offering personal care services, helping with ADLs. Now, the good news about New York and how we can help you is that New York does not regulate homemaker companion type services. So if you're looking to open an agency and you don't want to wait throughout that moratorium, we don't know how long that's going to last, you can open a homemaker companion business, and we can help you with that. It is non-regulated, and sometimes people think they can't make money if they're not offering assistance with personal care. That is not true. I have clients in New York that are killing it. Shanice, one of my clients that just came to my head, is killing it. I think she just gave herself a $30,000 or either $70,000 personal raise. So shout out Shanice. And yes, she's a VIP and she's in the HCP tribe. So you can make money. For those of you that are in states that do not regulate homemaker companion, that's a great way to start. If I were to choose to go forward with the hybrid program, roughly how long will it take to, I can't see. I think you said Georgia. So Georgia is 60 days once you submit your application. So our program is 12 months, guys. Our program is 12 months, but that doesn't mean it take you 12 months to get your license. We give you 12 months. So we want you to be in the program. We want to help you from the very beginning. We want to be with you when you get your license, and we want to be with you to support you when you get your first client And when you get your first client, your caregivers and things like that to help and support you. So that's why we have it for 12 months. We want to literally hold your hand through that startup process and much more. So I do have some VIPs on here right now. So my VIPs know I help you with way more than what you pay for, just to be honest. So you're paying for startup, but I teach you about marketing. I teach you everything. So I don't know if any of my VIPs want to comment. Of course, I can't see the comments, but I literally teach on everything, way more than startup. So, how to get your, I'm getting all 12 months stacked up on the gems and nuggets. Okay, excellent. Yes. So it's so much more than that, right? So, it's supposed to be just startup, the basics. But again, we talk about everything. And then with the VIP Hybrid Gold program, we actually have sessions, 2 live Zoom sessions every month. So I literally answer any and every question that my VIPs ask me. So you get a lot for $5,000, guys. I'm just keeping it real. You get a lot for $5,000. And we sold that program many, many times for $10,000. And once COVID hit, so many people were displaced that I personally, well, not me personally, Coach Rob and we wanted to, I hate being asked all the questions, but what's the youngest client you've ever had? My youngest client that received her license was 18. So 18, and then after that, my youngest was 23. So I have a full range. Most of my clients are registered nurses and nurse practitioners, but I have a lot of clients that are just people that are looking to transition from the industry they're in, caregivers that are looking to expand into entrepreneurship, engineers. I've helped someone that worked on a railroad track, so it just really depends on what you are looking to do and to transition into home care and, serving others. But 18 was the youngest. So I hope I answered the question about New York. So, correct, we do not assist with New York. How long in the state of Indiana? Indiana is pretty quick. It doesn't take long at all in Indiana. I have multiple clients in Indiana, and it does not take long. How do I get an MPI number, Coach? You could just go to the MPI website. It's neppes.gov, I believe. neppes.gov, I believe. So don't hold me to that. But if you type in on Google MPI application, you'll see it'll come up. One thing that's really important, you're going to have 2 options when it comes to the MPI. Don't pick the one that's for individual. That's like for professionals like doctors and, nurses and things like that. That's starting a business. You want to pick the one that's talking about a group, an agency, an organization. So that's really important with the MPI, guys. And let's see. So that's how it is with New York. So if you want to do Homemaker Companion, where you're assisting them with everything except your aides cannot physically touch them, then yes, we can assist you with that. And then someone asked, what was it? What was that question? Because it's not showing here. Do we write the policies and procedures? So yes, we do. Any state that we help with, we literally give you the policies and procedures and the forms that you need to make sure you're able to operate your business on a day-to-day basis and be compliant with the state to pass your survey. So we don't give you, I am in the state of Virginia. Have any clients provide insight on an initial survey? So we have plenty of clients in Virginia. They've all passed their survey. How long does it take in Texas? It varies. In Texas, it varies, but it doesn't take long at all. Now, it takes very long for them to do the survey because they're behind. However, to get your license, it doesn't take long. There are prerequisites in Virginia, so you do have to have an alternate administrator. You do have to do some online modules, and you also have to go to a class, or you could do the class online. So Texas does have some prerequisites. But it doesn't take long. I would say maybe like 3 months, but I'm not really sure. because it varies depending on workload in any state. And to get back to Virginia, it's too much to go into here as far as a survey, but we do make sure our clients are prepared for their survey as well with the VIP Hybrid Gold. So so we have the VIP Bronze. Being that it takes 60 days to obtain your license in Georgia, are you allowed to service clients with a provisional license? Okay, great question. You cannot service clients anywhere if you're in a regulated state. You have to get your license first if you are sending someone to provide the service. If you are actually providing the service yourself, then you're working as an individual or sole proprietor, so you do not need to have a license. Once you decide to send someone out to the home, now you are operating as an agency, and you cannot do that until you actually have your permit in any regulated state. However, in Georgia, you mentioned provisional. So that's old school. There's no such thing anymore in the state of Georgia as provisional. You actually get your full license. So back in the day, they used to give you a provisional, and then they would give you 1 year to become operational, and then you would have your survey. Now they are actually giving you your full license up front, out the gate. You're still going to have a survey once you become operational. And the definition of becoming operational is having 2 clients. Once you have 2 clients, you notify the surveyor, and then she'll set up a time to come out. Someone will come out, a surveyor will come out to do your survey in person in your office. You're welcome, dear, to do the survey in your office. They're going to tell you for that first visit, they're going to tell you what week they're going to come. However, they're not going to tell you what day and time that they will come. And someone else asked, one of the questions I seen was, can you work from home in the state of Georgia? That was a question that was on one of the videos that I did not get a chance to answer today. So yes, you can work from home in the state of Georgia. Most states allow you to work from home. Some states do not. Some states require you to actually have an office. Some states require that you put a sign outside of your door. So it varies. The one of the videos I did recently, guys, is so important. It talked about knowing your rules and regulations. That's something that I find. That's something that I find a lot of people don't do. They don't do their due diligence. They don't do their due diligence before they bite the bullet, before they jump, before they leap, before they step out on faith. Guys, do your due diligence. I don't care if you hire my agency and I'm working with you, you hire another consultancy firm, you pay someone, you do it yourself. You have to know what you're getting into. You have to know what you're getting into. Like, some people will call us and say, do you do the application for us? Do you fill out the paperwork? Do you do this? Do you do No, I don't. I am not going to put your name on an application unless you're in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is totally different. So we do fill out the application in Pennsylvania because they have specific questions that need to be answered. So we do fill out the application for Pennsylvania. However, every place else, you fill out the application, guys. If you're looking for someone to fill out the application, then you go and you pay someone to do that. To me, I don't like that. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not babysitting anyone. I'm not going to stop anyone's growth. I'm not going to make you so dependent. Not even so. I'm not going to make you dependent on me that you can't move unless coach say move. No, I groom entrepreneurs. I groom individuals into entrepreneurs. Then you go from an entrepreneur to a small business owner, right? And it's a whole transition, even going from, a newbie to a CEO. Those are mindset shifts that must take place. I am not going to stop your growth. I'm not going to make you so dependent upon me or my team that you can't make a decision. So we guide you, we support you, we make sure that you fill it out correctly, and we're going to answer any questions you have. But baby, I'm not going to put your name on an application. I'm not going to put your tax ID number on the application. I'm not going to put your business address on the application. I'm not going to check that you have an LLC. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to set you up for success. And once I set you up for success, then guess what? You're able to help your kids become entrepreneurs because you understand what that foundational process looks like and feels like. You're able to be that inspiration for your family, your friends. Thank you for sharing this problem with Georgia. The information is outdated. Yes, Georgia does not update their rules and regulations. I started my agency in 2013 and nothing has been changed, but a lot has changed. So that's why I said that information, that question was great because it's old. The other thing that's old about Georgia is that it'll say that you need to will it be a good idea for me to use direct mail marketing to retirement? Well, direct mail marketing has a very low return on investment. So you have to be very strategic in how you do it. You have to specifically target your ideal client base. But overall, direct marketing as a service itself, as a marketing tool itself, has a very low return on investment. So personally, I don't recommend it. But if I'm specifically targeting a building per se, I would do that because I'm marketing and I'm mailing directly to them, but I'm not doing a mass direct marketing campaign. So it just depends. You have to be very strategic in how you do that. So I was saying something else. See, I like to grab these questions and answer them as I see them, but I was in a process with something else and I didn't finish. I wish the question stayed here like YouTube. I mean, like Facebook, so I can scroll and go back. So somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. And make sure if you guys like this live, make sure you like it. I see 2 thumbs up. There's a bunch of people on here. So what's up? Y'all gotta let me know. Let me know what y'all feeling. Because hey, maybe I'll do this more often, but I need to know. Let me know what you think about the live. Give me, put some thumbs up there. If you're feeling it, if you're not feeling it, let me know that too. Georgia is oh yes, thank you. So Georgia, thank you. Ooh, somebody, thank you so much for putting me back on track. Yes. Okay, Rochelle, you love it. Yes. Make sure you thumbs up. You guys, make sure you subscribe so you can be notified when I go live. You can be notified when I drop new videos. What's up, Cynthia? We got some VIPs here. Great information. I'm loving it. Okay, awesome. So Georgia, in addition to no longer offering or providing a provisional, okay, great. They no longer require you to send a binder. So online, it'll say you have to put together a binder, you have to send it in. It used to be like that. Now everything is very simplistic. You just upload your policies to their website and then you get a response within 60 days. So it's very, very simple. I can tell you guys this. So if you're working with me, if you're working with someone else, some states, if you're doing it yourself, some states, a lot of people don't want to tell you this, but the truth is some states, not only do they not update their rules and regulations, depending on who the surveyor is, they may ask you for stuff that's not even in the rules and regulations. They may do it based on their own personal experience as a nurse or their own personal experience owning a home care agency. So just know sometimes they will ask you for more information. So none of my clients have ever, do you help with the Medicaid application? I don't help with Medicaid. I am a Medicaid provider for multiple programs, my agency. However, we don't help with the Medicaid application just because, again, things are so different, so different. And the requirements, again, they don't update. And it's just too much for me, to be honest, too much for me to stay on top of. And I guarantee my stuff. So it's just too much for me. It's not something I want to tackle. And coaching is not my real job. Home care is my real job. Staffing is my real job. This is my passion. This is my way of serving. This is what I really love. to be able to, help. Like I'm from the hood. I'm a girl from the South Bronx, and I got pregnant at 15. I dropped out of school in the 10th grade. I'm a survivor of domestic violence. So I'm like, hey, I need to empower my people. I want to let people know it doesn't matter where you came from. It matters where you're going. It doesn't matter that you dropped out of school and got a GED. It depends on how. This is my first time coming across your channel. Okay, well, I hope you like it. Coach is good at what she does. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it doesn't matter that you don't know your daddy. It doesn't matter that your mom was on drugs. It doesn't matter with all those things. I use all of those things that God allowed me to experience to catapult me to the next level, to take me. If I could be a girl from the hood, if I am a girl from the hood, the South Bronx, and could go from being pregnant at 15 and a teen mom, dropping out of high school in the 10th grade, being in a domestic violence relationship, having to leave my city and never ever, I left my friends, I left my family, I left everybody with my kids and left. If I can do that, and then generate millions, generate millions, then you could do it. You could do it. Because I am no better than you, but my hustle is real. I go to sleep late, I wake up early, and I set goals. So a lot of people don't believe in the grind. And a lot of times people think hustle is bad because they're thinking hustle like scam. No. Hustle means you about to get it. Hustle means you're not going to give up. Hustle means I set this goal, I'm going to accomplish it. Hustle means that God has instilled in me enough, that I am enough to accomplish what it is that I want to accomplish. I am enough, and I deserve greatness. I deserve riches. I deserve to have multiple businesses that are successful. I deserve that. So once we get to a place and we understand that we deserve this, and I understand who my real daddy is, and I understand there's nothing that I can't do, there's nothing that I can't accomplish, but guess what? The difference between me and a lot of people is that I never quit. I never quit on myself. I never quit on myself. I never think that somebody else is better than me. I always fight for what I want. I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to read books. That's one of the keys to my success. I read all the time. I am a researcher. The number one reason why I'm successful is because I serve, I give. So once you guys understand how biblical principles and universal laws directly correlate, that's when you really start living in a life of abundance. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be a hoarder where you want to hoard. You want to hoard the money. You want to hoard the knowledge, right? So like people say, people tell me many times, like, you give away. I always do contests, so I may do a contest again. Well, no, that's not true. I will do a contest again. I just don't know when. Mindset. Yes, that's right. Blessings on blessings. Yes, you have to be humble. You have to be humble. You have to be grateful. You have to share. You have to serve first. It's as simple as that. You got to serve first. If you want to hoard everything and keep everything to yourself, that's not how you reach the top. If you had to start over with a care franchise, which one would you choose? If I had to start over, I wouldn't choose a franchise. I used to own franchises years ago when I first became an entrepreneur back in 2003. When I left corporate, I went into a franchise owner, a franchisee with a franchisor, but a different industry. I had 4 units with that franchise, but I would not invest in a franchise. And the reason why I think franchises are good, depending on the type of franchise and depending on the complexity of the industry. And if it's constantly changing, and you're not a researcher, you're not someone that will do their due diligence, then maybe that would be a good route for you. But for me, when I invested in a franchise, after 6 months, I knew everything. Where literally I was in Black Enterprise magazine, I was in Upscale magazine, I was writing articles for magazines, and the franchise were sending people to me to say, "Hey, this is our superstar, so we want you to Michelle to talk to them." So I was literally like the poster child for the franchise, and I was selling their franchises. But guess what, baby? I was selling their franchises, and they weren't giving me any commission. They weren't giving me any cut. They weren't giving me anything. They were just like, "Oh, you're so sweet." No, no. So I got out of the franchise and did that business on my own and was very successful. So knowing that with this industry and many industries, it's just a matter of doing the work. It's just a matter of being committed. It's a matter of learn. It's just like gymnasts, right? It's just like Simone. It's just like, matter of fact, the young girl, 17-year-old, 17-year-old young lady that just won in the U.S., just won her first gold yesterday in swimming. And then they talked about her childhood where, she would, swim so many hours a day. Like Simone, I think they said Simone practiced 6 hours a day, 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours in the evening, or something like that. How committed are you? So these athletes are out here, like LeBron, say he invests $1 million a year in his body, into his body, his training. So how committed are you? So many times people I've talked to, even people I've helped, like after 6 months, after a year, if they haven't reached their goal of 7 figures, they quit. Come on now. In the United States, I read somewhere that only 2% of women-owned businesses hit 6 figures, not 7 figures. It says 6 figures. That's crazy. My clients hit 6, 7 figures like that, but I have clients that hit 6 figures, in a couple of months in revenue. So there's a very small percentage, and there's a large percentage that's in home care. But guess what? Sometimes it take 2 years, sometimes it take 3 years, sometimes it take 4 years. Sometimes it take longer than that. So many people put that 7-figure, I want to generate 7 figures in my business. Why? It's great. Trust and believe, it's great. But why put that on you? Why not say, I want to reach this, or I want to, have a great lifestyle. I want to, earn 50,000 in payroll, in for your payroll, your salary. How about say I want 6 figures for my salary? But when you put this big, and how about making steps, my analogy with babies, and the progression. Why not put that progression on your business? Why put so much pressure on yourself and say, boom, I want 7 figures. Boom, I want this. Just like Steve Harvey said, a video I seen a couple of years ago, he was talking about, I think, a friend of his with lawn service. Learn how to make $100 and then 10x it. Like, learn how to make $100. And whatever you did to make $100, duplicate it. And then make 1,000, and then make 10,000, then make 100,000, then get to 1 million. So I'm not saying don't have a goal of reaching 1 million or multiple millions, but you gotta learn what it takes to get one client. You gotta understand what it takes to get one client. And then when you get that one client, then you can say, okay, it took this, and this is what my, process was to get this one client. This is what my client acquisition cost was to get this one client. So now I need to do what? I need to duplicate it. Just like in network marketing, you duplicate, right? So then you need to scale. You need to hire someone. So, that's a whole nother video, and I'm starting to, go into a whole bunch of different stuff. So I just love, enlightening you and bringing, relevant information. So, all right, guys. So that's a whole lot packed into 30-something minutes. Again, let me know what you think about the live, and maybe I'll do it, more often. And if you have questions, you can put your questions down there. I will answer them. I personally answer them. I love answering them. So just let me know. If you want information about coaching, you can go to my website, Michele Lee Ellis. You're welcome, MicheleLeeEllis.com, and Michele has one L. And you can find me on Facebook at I Am Coach Michele. And then on Instagram, I'm at I Am Coach Michele, which is more so like my personal page or account. And then home carepreneur, like entrepreneur, but home carepreneur. I have a trademark on that. So that's my username, home carepreneur on Instagram. So thanks for everything. I'm going to look into your coaching. Okay, excellent. So you go to the website, MicheleLeeEllis.com. You can call us after you go to the website. Make sure it's something you're interested in. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. So I do have a VIP Plus. The VIP Plus is $10,000, regularly more, but discounted to $10,000. And that's when you get one-on-one with me. You get everything that's in the VIP Gold, but then you get one-on-one calls with me. You can do a call once a week, once a month, once every other month, whatever. Those calls are on demand. Now, that program is not for everyone. So you cannot go online and click a button and pay. You have to talk to someone on my team. And we have to make sure you qualify for that one, because that one is for people that are researchers, people that are not gonna, call me and say, let me think of something. There's people to call and say, I got a call today, and can you tell me what to say? Just something just you can figure out, and you're gonna know what to say, because I talk about it all the time, and we do role playing all the time. So you're gonna know what to say. So I guess that's not a good example. So it's just basically someone that wants me to hold their hand and tell them everything and don't want to do anything for themselves. The VIP Plus is for people that, usually those people don't have time to waste. Like they want, when they have this is a good one. When they have a question, they want to answer right now. When they have a question, they want to answer right now, because they do have access to my cell phone. So they can literally text me and I will text them back. So they don't have to wait until the next call, which is on the 1st or the 15th. And then we do a bonus call on the 10th. So those are people that are looking to transition quickly. Those are people that may have tasted entrepreneurship in the past, may currently own a business, just really, really busy people. That's a good way to sum it up. Really, really busy people. Glad I caught you live. I need to start my own business. I'm tired of being stuck. Thank you for sharing your experience. You're welcome, 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 welcome. Guys, it's not hard, but it is a lot of work. But the number one thing is to get started. That's the number one thing. If you get started on your own, that's great. If you use my service, that's great. If you use someone else's service, that's great. You just need to get started. That's the number one key to success, is that you got to get started. So many times I talk to people and they literally been thinking about it for 5 years. To me, that's insane. That's insane. Now, if you have to do things to prepare, that's a different story. I'm talking about people that got money, people that can do it, people that don't have anything holding them back, and they just like those people. You got to do it. And if you're scared, guess what? You got to do it. You don't got to do it with me, but you got to do it. And there's enough business for all of us. There's enough business for all of us. There's so many seniors. Can you have a home office in Clayton County? States I must have an office outside of home. So I've never heard of that in Clayton County. What it sounds like, and I have plenty of clients in Clayton County. I used to have an office in Clayton County, Riverdale. So what do you think is the most important when you're trying to create your own policies? I'll get to that in a moment. So in Clayton County, it sounds like what has happened, It sounds like what had happened is you said home health. You mentioned the word health. If you mention the word health, then that's probably why they said you need an office. If you tell them that you're opening a home care agency and you're just using your office for administrative purposes and people are not coming to your home, then you will be fine unless something just changed. And I have clients in Clayton County and they do work from home. But a lot of times when we go, we just don't know and we say health. That's probably the reason why. In regards to what you need to do when you're creating your policies and procedures yourself, you have to make sure that you're telling a story. So the policy is what it is, and the procedure is the story. You're telling how you're going to accomplish the policy, right? And the other thing is you got to make sure your policies are based on the rules and regulations of the state. Yep, see, that's it. You said home health. That's the reason why. So you need to start over. You need to start over and you need to specifically say home care, non-medical home care. That's the reason why. So a lot of you, when you go out and they tell you you need an office, it's because you use the word health. That's the reason why. So, all right, guys, this has been fun. I really enjoyed this, and make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I go live or when I drop a new video. So I'm glad you guys got an opportunity to ask questions. I like this format. The videos, you see, I don't edit my videos or anything like that. I just go straight from the dome. You know, me and Jay-Z share the same birthday, December 4th. And, you know, he say he create without a pen. That's what I do. I just go straight from the dome. If I make mistakes, I still go, right? Because I want you guys to know you don't have to be perfect to be successful. You don't have to edit and be all fancy to be successful. Please continue to live. So many of us get stuck and with small questions and help something. It's gone. Maybe I'll see it on the other side. All right, guys. Y'all take care. God bless. I love you, love you, love you. And I wish each and every one of you success beyond your dreams. Success beyond your imagination. But guess what? You got to do the work. Y'all take care. God bless. And I will see you on the next live video or whatever. Take care. Bye. Let's see. How do I cut this off?